Hey everybody, Pete Dougherty along with Tom Silverstein of PackersNews.com and JS Online. We just watched the Packers lose to the Washington football team today, Tom. Packers won 1-1. Let's go big picture first. What do you think of where this team is
Well,
at?
first of all, it's beautiful out there. It rained all day, and we were lucky enough to be inside.
Yeah.
So I do consider myself quite lucky. Where are the Packers? Well, you know, I would say that they have something in common with the Minnesota Vikings in that they're 1-1, and they both had horrific losses coming off this overtime game they played last year. I don't know if one game can take that much out of a team, but it certainly took it out of the Packers because they looked like they had never played in a bad weather game before.
You know, I asked Rodgers that if that could, because he's the outcome of those two games, and was it worn out from that last game, or is it coincidence or just an excuse? And he said the latter, but that could be just adopting what he would want the message to be to the team, that you can't make excuses.
Yeah, they look like a team that practiced twice all week, that the quarterback only practiced a few. Who knows how many snaps he took on Saturday,
Yeah.
slow motion practice. They looked exactly like that, like that's the kind of team they were. And I don't know if McCarthy erred on that, but they certainly didn't look like a very slick unit,
It's painful watching him lugging that leg around, trying to escape rushers and all that, but he said he felt no better today than last week. So this is probably going to be his life for a month or two. He's probably just going to have to play with a lot of pain, and things can only get tougher. If Brian Bulaga asked him some time, they just have zero depth at tackle, and McCray at guard also. That's potentially really big problems for protection on the right side of the offensive line.
And just to finish, where was the running game? I mean, their running game was actually productive, but they carried 17 times and threw 47 times.
If there's one lesson from this game, it's that Aaron Jones needs to play earlier and get the ball more.
And more often. And really, Ty Montgomery was the number 2 producer in yardage, and he was pretty good in the passing game. They got to figure out a way to get all 3 of those guys involved and use them.
Maybe they got to put 2 of them on the field together every once in a while.
Maybe. Anyway, I'm Tom Silverstein. It's Pete Dougherty. Thanks for joining us, and we'll talk to you next time.